Hey everybody, welcome back. We are checking out some sweet new mini Bugout scales from Rogue Bladeworks. Look at the purple carbon fiber mesh combo in these. Just gorgeous. So we're going to be utilizing our new pivot alignment tool also from Rust Bucket Goods over on Etsy. I'll put a link to both these down in the description. And we're going to upgrade this one. So we're going to take these orange scales off. We're going to put those purple carbon fiber on, and we're going to see what they look like. So we'll go ahead and get into this. We're going to use a T6, some Weehaw bits, a little stubby hair driver, this beautiful machined aluminum bit and drive holder from Journey Tool Company. So let's go ahead and set these off to the side. And I think the official name of these is on the back. Take a peek at that real quick. All right, let's get into it. Now we're going to take out all these body screws, and we're going to leave the pivot for last. And these are all T6. And normally they're held in there with some Loctite. So you just got to make sure to pull those up there. Keep those. The pocket clip screws are also T6. They are a little longer than the body screws, which you'll notice, so you want to keep those separated so they fit properly when you reinstall it. I think this is going to look pretty awesome. All black hardware, black blade. So you can see the length on those pocket clip screws are a little bit longer than the others. We'll take off the other side here. The pivot's still keeping the main part of the knife together. And we'll use this new little tool, and we'll see just how handy it is to get all that done. Hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. Hopefully you guys are doing something kind for someone today. Make someone's day a little more special, whether it be a friend, coworker, random stranger. Even if it's just, you know, open a door for somebody or telling somebody hi, or pretty awesome stuff. So we'll go ahead and use we'll take the bit out here. Sorry about that. It's magnetic, so it sticks in there pretty well. I'm gonna need a tool just to get that out. I think I jammed it in there, hold on. Okay, we got our T10 here. And a little trick is to undo this push it up, get a little bit of separation on that side. Take the screw side of the pivot, male side of the pivot out first. Take it out all the way. Now, there's two ways to do this. The easy way, and I'll show you with this little tool, it has a flat side here that coincides with the flat side up here inside the liner. So you should be able to just push this in and through, line that flat side up at the top, and push it straight through. And so there you go. So your pivot comes right out. Cool part is everything's still together. You have your hardware over here. So let's go ahead and put this top side scale on. Be this one. Put it right through. Looking beautiful already. We just got to make sure those barrel spacers fit in. It's the only thing on these scales that sometimes they don't go on, especially when you're lining it up like this. So that one's in. Let's look at this back one here. There we go. Those are both in now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just go ahead, I'm going to slide this in from the other direction. So we got it in like that. We now can go ahead and take this off, and we're going to take these barrel spacers off and just put them on this direction. These do have flat sides, so they will go in and line up and not spin, so that's pretty good. And we're going to go ahead and lock these in with these little tiny T6 screws here. Yeah, that magnet was pretty tough on there, so my hands being a little dry, I had to use a set of needle nose to pop them right out. I'm not over tightening them, I'm just getting them in there so they're snug a little bit. We'll put the same one on here on the back. You can see how the holes have a little bit of a straight edge on each side, if I can speak about it. And we'll put those in. We'll secure that. Meanwhile, your washers, your pivot, everything's staying together, which is awesome. I'm liking the look of this already. Pretty groovy. Now we'll go ahead and stick this on. Make sure those line up on this side. Get those in there. And I'm going to go ahead and lock those in as well, just so we don't get any movement when we're messing around with the pivot a little bit. Just finger tight. Same thing up here. Flip those little tiny screws over. These scales are the carved design, so they're a little bit carved out, as you can see through here, which is, it gives it that beautiful look. But it's a little bit harder to get them in there, but that's okay. Now on this one, the screws, it's right-handed carry only on this one, so the screws for your pocket clipper right here, they do include a three-way style that's pretty universal, so you can put, you know, if you wanted a split arrow on there or something, you could rally that and put a split arrow clip on there if that was your fashion, but I'm going to stick with the deep pocket carry. So we'll go ahead and work on the pivot now, and I'm going to actually switch sides again, because there's a little trick with this one where we will get the flat side up and through, and just a little bit of twist. It works pretty well. And we'll bring it down to this point, because you're going to put the pivot on and you're going to line it up at the top side pretty much even. Let me show you here. Pretty much even where this flat spot is here on this pivot tool. You're going to line it up right there, and basically you're just going to pull the springs back, the access bar, and you're going to push it straight through. Just a little bit of a wiggle, and it goes in. Now, that was stinking amazing. Super fast, super easy, saves you all sorts of time, sorts of frustration, things like that. We're just gonna get this one in there. We're gonna tighten it all the way down, so that way we can go ahead and work on putting the liners and everything together now. And blade centering should be straight on, which it is, which is fantastic. So this tool right here, highly recommended. Check it out in the Etsy shop down below. He had a little tutorial video that I watched, and he did some heat shrink tubing on the center section through here. So I think I'm going to do that when I'm done with this video. Just go ahead and put that on my tool, because help for a little bit of grip. Aluminum's a little slick, but you don't want any knurling or anything that's going to, you know, damage up any of your scales or anything you're working on. So got everything on that side. Just look at that, you guys. This is going to be one of my new favorite EDC knives here. Pretty cool stuff. So pretty excited to see what Rogue Bladeworks has coming out in the future. Really still trying to get some mini freak scales in like a kind of that royal blue color to match some of my other knives. So if you see any out there, or you have a set and maybe you're okay with getting rid of them, give me a holler, send me an email. Link down below in the description. But pretty cool. Very happy with these Rogue Bladeworks. The quality is there. Made here in Oregon, in the United States. So pretty awesome. Loved supporting the local small businesses. And then let's go and back the pivot out just a little bit. Look at that. Just a beautiful, beautiful knife. All come together. That's ready for the town right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably use some of my favorite little Loctite. It's like a stick of glue you remember from school, and gonna go ahead and lock in some of those screws. So this one will be an awesome daily carry. You'll probably see it over my Instagram. But yeah, lots of cool options, lots of other things out there. Very cool offering from Rogue Bladeworks. Again, this pivot alignment tool, it pays for itself just in one use. So anyways, you guys, do something kind. Definitely have an awesome rest of your day. Most importantly, take care.